everyone. Yesterday we have studied about uh, when Abraham decided to stay in, where was that? Where Kadesh and Shore. That is, it says here, the border of Canaan, um, and then they said that what's this? Sarah is her sister. Now this is the second time that it is recorded in the Bible that Abraham and Sarai showed little faith to the Lord, that God will protect them wherever they go. So then they decided to trust themselves and to trust their own powers to protect themselves. That's why they said that they lied about their true condition, where they're husband and wife, and then Sarah is the wife. She also said, yeah, he's my brother. So the first one is when they said that they're going to do something about having an heir. So Sarah gave Hagar to Abraham, and then there was conflict. Now we saw here that even though Abraham was not that faithful, has least confident in the Lord at this time, still God saved him. Even though there are times we felt like, we had little faith in the Lord, but still God is there. He is always there to protect us. This is nice. Also, this showed that in this weakness of Abraham, God used the situation where he can reveal himself to other nations too, this nation. So yes, and this also showed that God is not only communicating with Abraham. He doesn't have any partiality. He is communicating to other people too. And I know that using this situation, they believe that he is the real God and the one true God. So what happened? He went to Abimelech, and then in Abimelech's dream, he said that he should not touch Sarah. That's nice, no? Even Abraham was ever ready to give up his wife so that he can be safe, just to protect himself. God is still there to save him. In our weakness, in our faithlessness, God is still there. Let us continue reading. Verse 9. And Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "What have you done to us? How have I offended you, that you have brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You have done deeds to me that ought not to be done." Yeah. Then Abimelech said to Abraham, "What did you have in view that you have done this thing?" He was like questioning, "I haven't done anything to you. Why did you do this such lie? I was about to commit adultery." So in those times, this commentary says that adultery is a great sin also to other nation. So they don't want to do that too. Verse 11, and Abraham said, "Because I thought, surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will kill me on account of my wife." So he thought that they are so an idolatrous nation, then they will not, they will do something that is evil in the sight of the Lord, and they're not afraid. But indeed, she is truly my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. So it's just half truth. So half lie. White lies are still a lie. It's still a lie. Okay. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, "This is your kindness, that you should do for me in every place. Wherever we go, say of me, he is of my brother." Amazing. Then Abimelech took sheep, oxen, and male and female servants, and gave them to Abraham. And he restored Sarah, his wife, to him. And Abimelech said, "See, my land is before you. Dwell where it pleases you." Then to Sarah he said, "Behold, I have given you I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Indeed, this vindicates you before all who are with you and before everybody. Thus she was rebuked. Verse 17. So Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his female servants. Then they bore children. For the Lord had closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Wow. So how long was this? They're trying to get pregnant. And then when this happened, Abraham prayed for them. You see, this teach us a good lesson. I mean, this teaches a good lesson, because even though Abraham felt like, oh, this is an evil nation, I think God's protection will not be, will not be enough, or God's protection will not be here, because this is an idolatrous nation. They can do all the evil that they want to me and my wife. So they did this. Again, this is planning on their own without even asking God. And remember, Abraham has, he can talk to, they have a good relationship. He can talk to him. Remember when when God went to Sodom, Abraham talked to him and they had a good conversation. So I think if Abraham would ask, then God would protect them. Isn't he going to do that? Because even though he did not ask, God still protected him. Even though he had less faith, or he did not have a faith in God that God can protect him, God still protected him. So what a wonderful message for us today, that there are times we don't trust the Lord, but still God will protect us. What a very relieving story that leaves us today, that even though there are times in our lives that we don't trust the Lord, He's still there. He's still there. What a wonderful God. So that's it for today. I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. Bye.